French cinema has a way of making love feel richer, deeper, and impossibly romantic, and today, we're diving into the very best of it. From sweeping Parisian streets to quiet seaside towns, these movies capture love in all its beautiful, messy forms. Some are playful and whimsical, others heartbreaking and unforgettable, but each one will leave you breathless. Make sure to watch till the very end, because every title on this list is a masterpiece. And trust me, number 7 is pure magic. If you love romance as much as I do, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss more enchanting movie recommendations. 10. Summer Hours, produced in 2008. This quiet, intimate film is less about romance and grand gestures and more about how love and memory are tied to family. It follows siblings dealing with their late mother's legacy while uncovering hidden emotions and unspoken desires. Love here is gentle, intertwined with heritage and nostalgia. Every interaction carries the weight of past affection and quiet regrets. It's a reminder that romance isn't always fiery. It can be soft and rooted in memory. The film blends the romantic with the reflective. It shows that love can linger in objects, places, and silence. It's a romantic drama that touches the heart through its subtlety. 9. The Umbrellas of Cherbourg, produced 1964. This colorful musical romance tells the story of two young lovers separated by war. Every word is sung, turning dialogue into melody and emotion. Their love feels pure, fragile, and doomed by circumstances. The film's colors, music, and atmosphere make it unforgettable. It's not about whether they stay together, but how love leaves its mark forever. The bittersweet ending lingers long after the film ends. It's a story about love, memory, and the passage of time. A classic that proves romance can be both joyous and heartbreaking. 8. Blue is the Warmest Color, produced in 2013. This film follows a young woman's journey of discovering herself through a passionate relationship with another woman. Their love is raw, intimate, and deeply transformative. It captures both the beauty and the heartbreak of first love. The film doesn't shy away from showing the highs and lows of a relationship in full detail. Their connection feels real, tender, and sometimes painfully fragile. It's about love as a force that shapes identity. The emotional depth makes it unforgettable. It's one of the most honest portrayals of romance in French cinema. 7. Mood Indigo, 2013. This surreal romance follows a man who falls deeply in love, only to face heartbreak when his wife develops a strange illness, a flower growing in her lungs. The movie is whimsical and visually imaginative, blending fantasy with tragedy. Their love is playful, filled with joy and invention, before shifting into sorrow. It's a reminder of how fragile love can be when faced with life's harsh realities. Every moment feels like stepping into a dream. The emotional weight builds as the surreal turns painfully real. The film shows how romance is both magical and devastating. It's as beautiful as it is heartbreaking. 6. Portrait of a Lady on Fire, produced in 2019. Set in the 18th century, this stunning film tells the story of a painter hired to secretly paint a young woman's portrait before her arranged marriage. Their connection begins in silence, but grows into a passionate, forbidden love. Every frame looks like a painting, filled with longing and unspoken desire. The film is about stolen moments, glances, and the ache of love that cannot last. It's breathtaking in its intimacy and power. Their love burns brightly, but briefly, leaving scars that feel eternal. The story captures the bittersweet essence of forbidden romance. It's one of the most powerful love stories of the decade. 5. A Man and a Woman, produced in 1996. This timeless film tells the story of a widow and a widower who fall for each other while healing from grief. The romance unfolds with tenderness and vulnerability, showing how love can bloom after heartbreak. Every glance and silence carries deep meaning. The iconic music and visuals make their love story unforgettable. It's not about passion in its loudest form, but in the quiet ways people find each other again. The film reflects the beauty of second chances. It's about finding light even after loss, a gentle reminder that true love can arrive when you least expect it. 4. Jules d'Enfance, produced in 2003. This darkly playful romance follows two childhood friends who grow up challenging each other with increasingly dangerous dares. Their love story is twisted, intoxicating, and full of reckless passion. Instead of traditional romance, it's about obsession, games, and risk. Each dare brings them closer together while also pulling them apart. The film makes you question whether their connection is love or self-destruction. Yet it's impossible to look away from their undeniable chemistry. It's bold, unique, and unforgettable in its portrayal of love's dangerous side. A story that proves romance isn't always sweet. It can be a daring game of the heart. 3. La Belle Noiseuse, produced in 1991. This slow-burning film tells the story of an aging painter who rediscovers his inspiration through a young woman who becomes his muse. What begins as art becomes a complicated exploration of intimacy, vulnerability, and passion. Their relationship dances between admiration and desire, blurring the lines between creation and love. Every brushstroke feels like an act of connection and temptation. The story unfolds with patience, rewarding viewers who surrender to its quiet intensity. It asks whether true love is about possession or freedom. The characters' bond feels both fragile and explosive. It's one of the most complex portrayals of romance in French cinema. 2. The Lovers on the Bridge, produced in 1991. Set against the backdrop of Paris' oldest bridge, this story dives into the raw and messy beauty of love. It follows two lost souls, a homeless man and a woman losing her sight, finding each other in the chaos. Their romance is both destructive and passionate, a whirlwind of fire and tenderness. The film captures how love can save you and ruin you at the same time. The cinematography alone makes every moment feel like a fever dream. Their connection is dangerous, but also irresistible. This movie shows that romance is not always gentle. It can be wild and consuming. It's love at its most unrestrained, unforgettable form. 1. Amélie, produced in 2001. This whimsical classic follows a shy waitress in Paris who decides to change the lives of people around her for the better. What makes it enchanting is how her own search for love weaves through acts of kindness. The film sparkles with playful imagination, quirky humor, and tender longing. Every Parisian street corner feels like it holds a secret romance waiting to happen. Amélie's world is filled with small gestures that carry enormous emotional weight. Her love story is delicate but unforgettable, like poetry written in motion. It proves that romance doesn't always come in grand gestures. It often hides in the little things. Watching it feels like falling in love for the very first time. French romance films prove that love isn't just a story. It's an experience of longing, passion, and unforgettable moments. Whether it's a stolen glance, a forbidden affair, or a love that survives heartbreak, these movies show why French cinema owns the language of love. Each film lingers in your heart long after the credits roll, leaving you craving more. Which of these timeless romances will you watch first? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more movie journeys filled with love.